Going deep, Jamar Chase, he's got it! Chase to the end zone, that's a Bengal touchdown!
Watch Joe Mixon help out in pass pro right there, boom, just get a piece of the edge.
Burrow looking deep for Chase, and Chase makes the adjustment, and Chase will walk in for his second touchdown of the season.
P. Ryan is in, one timeout for Cincinnati. And going deep into the end zone and caught by Chase! Oh my goodness, what a grab! 34-yard touchdown throw! First and goal. Reef the block. Williams the block to the end zone. Touchdown! It's Jamar Chase with his second today.
Burrow on second down. With time. Can't find anyone. And now he fires downfield to Jamar Chase. He's got it. Wow. And takes it all the way for a Bengals touchdown.
A lot of noise. Good blocking on the screws. Chase found the... Oh, there he goes! He had him in a blender and he's off to the races. This will be 6. What a play! 82 yards.
Just the slant on the outside against Humphrey. Watch, 1, 2, 3 guys. Nope, he spins out of it, and then it's a foot race with Justin Houston.
Good eye, Trent. Fake to Mixon. Look at the time. Now the pressure by Fatukasi to the end zone, and caught by Chase. Touchdown. Working on Eccles.
Overwhelming time of possession in favor of Cincinnati. Burrow. End zone. Touchdown. Jamar Chase.
You need the 12-yard line for a first down. Burrow circling back and looking and throwing. End zone. It is caught at the back of the end zone by Jamar Chase for the touchdown.
And Burrow's hit that a couple times here in the fourth quarter.
He barely got that pass off. Burrow throwing the other way. Corner. Caught. Jamar Chase.
Ambry Thomas going to run a slant and going to run a go, and that time Jamar Chase.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Got an open target. It's Chase at the 40. Look at that move. Look at Chase go! Oh my goodness, what a gear he just found. Chase for the touchdown. Wow.
He's going to go like this. Touchdown. Right now he's going to do all that.
Look at that move.
Look at that move. Burrow is 9 for 10, 142. If they just stop hurting themselves, sacks or penalties, they're hard to stop.
He's going toward the end zone. Chase! I'll take that.
They're playing one-on-one. Throw that ball up, down.
It's Joe. Wide open. It's Chase. Chase! There is no Chase. It's a touchdown. Nobody's going to catch him in the open field. 69 yards.
You can use your running back. The guy's inside. But you got to get it out.
There it is to the end zone, and he comes down with it. Outrageous.
Chase is one-on-one. Where do you think the ball's going? The whole offense starts there.
4 seconds left. Burrow dials it up. Touchdown! Jamar Chase!
Burrow, end zone, touchdown. Jamar Chase.
Work the offense.
Burrow throwing this side of the field. Jamar Chase with the catch and up the sideline. And there he goes. Jamar Chase to the end zone for the touchdown. 60 yards.
Go on to the Super Bowl before falling to the Rams. Off to a great start here as we begin the second quarter. Burrow on a 1st and 10, going to loft it down the sideline. Chase has it, and he's in.
The execution again, no matter who's in there for this Falcons defense.
All 3 timeouts inside of a minute. Working the sideline, but then Chase comes back inside, and he's gone.
Reading the defense and understanding what is happening, making a play, and now on the 15-yard line going in.
Burrow to the end zone. Touchdown, Jamar Chase.
Williams the block at the left tackle. To the end zone. Chase. Touchdown. They beat Worley.
Burrow's hit all 6 on this drive. Burrow looks underneath. Chase to the end zone. Touchdown. Jamar Chase carried the load on that drive.
2nd and 3. Burrow facing pressure. Goes over the top. Wide open is Chase. And he splits the defenders for the touchdown.
I don't think they're going to go for it here. Kansas City, be smart. If they do, this is aggressive.
Oh, this is aggressive. This is what you called it. Here's the pass down the field. And look at the catch. Leaping into the air and coming down with it.
This is 4th down. You got to throw it up.
Burrow. Pressure comes. Floats away. Backs the other way and into the end zone for the touchdown. Jamar Chase, his first touchdown of the season. On 1st down. Burrow with time. Looking deep. Looking for Chase. He's got it. And Jamar Chase on the deep ball for the touchdown.
Up top.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Flush to the right. Looking for the back of the end zone. It's Chase again.
In his career leading up to that, Jim.
Now here they are on 1st and 10 from the 17. Wide open. Touchdown.
Williams had a block and Brown had a block. The 2 tackles go and deep. He's got him. Chase at the 20. You can kiss him goodbye. Touchdown Cincinnati. 64 yards.
3rd down and about 1.5 yards. Extra men on the rush. This one floated. Caught by Chase. And he is gone. Touchdown Cincinnati as he takes it into the end zone. He beat Tyson. Burrow airs it out. Chase. Hello. Touchdown Cincinnati. 3 touchdowns, no picks.
Yeah, congratulations to Dave Canales, his first victory as an NFL head coach.
End zone shot. It's caught for the touchdown. Chase. Perfect throw from Joe Burrow.
Panthers rush 4. Burrow has lots of time, and there's Jamar Chase with the catch. Breaking tackles. Chase down the sidelines. Panthers chasing Chase. They won't catch him.
1st and 10. Moss the back. Karras the snap. Moss the block. Burrow going deep. He's got him. Touchdown. 1st and 10. 3-point game. 9 to play. It's Burrow quickly outside. Chase looking for blocks from his tight end. He gets 2 of them, and he's off to the races. It's a foot race. Working against Stevens. Jamar Chase, touchdown!
As they try to get their ground game going. Burrow to the end zone. Back shoulder to Chase. Masterful.
Look where they're going into the backfield. You've got Chase right here next to him.
Shotgun. Burrow. Deep drop. Looking. Chase is covered. Burrow will fire anyway, and he's got him! Touchdown! Bengals!
And averaging about 4.5 yards per play. Burrow fires. Caught. Chase. They're trying to chase him down, and they cannot. Touchdown.
Look at that space. Great job from a timing standpoint. And then this is just next level. Probably the best in the league. Almost at running back skill set.
So many fourth quarter leads in recent years. And tonight, turning its head on a dime. Burrow going deep, getting free. Chase, look at this. Just like that. And Chase is going to, strut to the 1 yard line. Crowd doesn't like that. Chase lined up to the right side. Looks that way. Throws that way. Caught. Chase.
But there's two guys that take the underneath receiver, and he's able to go up and over both of them. And a spectacular catch there by Jamar Chase once again.
So they wanted to see what the defense had.
Chase alone at the top. Other three receivers to the right. Here comes the pressure. There's Chase to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2nd and 10. Chargers bring 4. Burrow retreats, directs, fires for Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Burrow, step up, deliver, touchdown, Jamar Chase.
On 2nd down, Chase is in for the touchdown. Front corner of the end zone. A minute 10 left. Burrow, sideline, Chase, spin. There he goes. Jamar Chase.
Not catching him.
Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd of the night, 40 yards for the go-ahead points.
Yeah, they bring 5 on the rush, and you're one-on-one outside. Deron Blank trying to put the finishing touches here on Cleveland. 1:49 left. Looked like Garrett may have come across early. Could be a free play. Burrow to the end zone. Chase for the touchdown.